Okay, let's continue with those quests. The event has some time still to go. Let's go with that one because I think this may be the longest one. I think people won't talk while we're passing by there. I don't even know what they said because it was one of those dialogues that just show up whenever nearby. Yeah, they were talking something, and I think Paimon said we should get close. So it's a tragedy, isn't it? He gave up the reward, and when he returned home, nothing was the same. The Nasha Chesterning. Zorik Chesterning. Why tell the story of a fool like him? If it were me, I'd have stayed on that island. Apples are my favorite, but that's hardly an issue. That'd hardly be an issue. What, he was telling a story about somebody stuck on an island. Looks like we have new friends joining us. Dolphin. This is a nice place to rest. Are you all telling stories? More people? Sorry. It's alright, be nice. Sorry, he's probably feeling unwell. Being like this since we left Novokitisgrad. That's place where Netochka was from. Let us introduce ourselves first. I'm Tofin. As you can see, I deal in little odds and ends and tell a few stories. These two are Mr. and Mrs. Chesterton. Oh, I thought they were siblings. Who are on their way back to Novokitisgrad from Nasha town, I believe. This trail is a tough one. Brave of you two to make the attempt. Oh, we have our reasons for coming here, but that's personally a long story, so let's leave it at that. It's our turn now, right? Paimon is Paimon and his Ignos were adventurers, just passing by. Oh, then you must have heard of Reed Miller's Great Treasure. They said that the key to unlocking its secret lies within the 5 proofs of Cognoscenti. Treasure hunting is the blood of an adventurer. For Paimon's sake, I must obtain the great treasure. Yeah, no, I actually want that. And I hope it will be some weapon and not just Mora in the end. Speaking of that, I've told many stories about Reed Miller, and as I was fortunate enough to lay my eyes on a proof of Cognoscenti. One of them was even found by my friend. Coincidentally, this very spot we are resting at was built by that friend of mine. Knowing him, the proof of Cognoscenti might very well be here. Are you talking about Papa Ranch? Oh, it appears my friend is quite famous. Back then, he was traveling between the islands with a caravan. As it happened, I would have some dealings with them. Come to think of it, his story is quite extraordinary. Although he lost his memory due to an accident, his skills in crafting and maintaining machinery is as remarkable as ever. And the very accident that caused his memory loss, the shipwreck from many years ago, I'm sure you've heard of it too. Is it maybe the one from the Eye of... It's not cracking, but it's like cracking. I'm sure you heard of it too, Mr. and Mrs. Chesterton. I believe him to be a survivor of that incident. That's... Could there be such a coincidence? Zurk survived that incident too, but my father wasn't as lucky. Okay, I thought that was quite more time ago, so maybe it's a different incident. The Nyosha didn't agree to leave it all behind. Yes, I know, but lately I've been thinking, Father loved me, loved us, so much. Were he still alive, he wouldn't sit and let this happen. What? Aren't you in trouble? Perhaps you could help? I'm not following you. What's wrong here? You, right, you're adventurous. Then could you find the great treasure for us? Piece of cake? Sure, fair compensation for honest work. Money, money, money. It all comes down to money in the end. Nothing's negotiable without more rank, is that it? You're asking us to find a treasure. Why are you suddenly so agitated? You're the one commissioning us to find something for you, so of course you need to compensate us. We enjoy helping others, sure, but it's not right to expect us to work for free. Working for free? The Papa Range I knew was exactly that sort of person. But how would he make a living like that? He was lucky that the caravan leader looked after him. If it weren't for that, I don't think he would have lasted long. He only charged nominal fees for making and repairing machinery. Sometimes he even did it for free. He did the same when it came to teaching others about machines, sharing his knowledge without reserve. Is he the one that thought, I know? The children in the caravan loved him too, because he had endless stories to tell. Though I should clarify, I could go toe to toe with him on that. I don't remember, I don't think in Aino's story we were told what happened to her mentor. Too bad I didn't prepare candies for my audience like he did, though. His little listeners were, without exception, all captivated by the sweet candies and fantastical stories. Now I've got a Paimon all curious about meeting him. It must have been fun listening to his stories. Oh, Paimon wants to hear about how he found the proof cognoscenti. Unfortunately, he's no longer with us. Huh? But you were saying... He built all the mechanical devices here for a child called Tinet. She was rather eccentric and hard to get along with by an illness that tormented her. It took Papa Range quite some time to get close to her too. These devices were originally made to make her happy and fulfill a small wish of hers. But that poor child didn't make it. After that, Papa Range also passed away from his chronic illness and overwhelming grief. How do you have so many sad stories to tell? Madam, you're mistaken. Other than tragedies, I also have plenty of stories about righteous bandits robbing the rich to help the poor, and tales of underdogs getting their revenge to share. But for now, perhaps the two of you could provide some story material. How about a family-friendly treasure hunting tale? The treasure in this case would, of course, be the proof of cognoscenti that Papa Range left behind. He once said, should he pass, all his belongings would be mine to handle as I see fit. I'm sure he wouldn't mind a couple of adventurers taking it in exchange for a great story. After a thrilling adventure by the mirror-sheen Blue Amber Lake, the two adventurers find the treasure at last. Cliché, perhaps, but a captivating evergreen tale nonetheless. What do you think? In that case, we'd be happy too, but rather than our story, could you tell us more about Papa Range later? No problem. Like I said, all the mechanical devices here were built to make Trinity happy. According to Papa Range's vision, Teenage would need to go on a quest like a true adventurer. She'd have to collect lots of Stella fruit, deliver them to Sergeant Octopus, and pass the trial to awaken Colonel Iron Whale. I think we got a couple of those Stella fruit already. Then the proof cognoscenti will be her reward. That's all the hints I can give for now. If you do run into any difficulties, just think of this as extra spice in our story. It's alright, Papa Orange wouldn't make anything too tough on purpose, right? This should be way easier than those mechanisms in the ruins. Alright then, show me what you're capable of. Sergeant Octopus has commanded over two areas. And you can start the challenge from either one. As for you, Mr. and Mrs. Chesterton, since you're just passing through and don't intend to be held up by this treasure hunt, please excuse me if I accompany you no further. You want to come up? Oh, I'm here. Of course, but we'll stay here for a little while longer. Oh, hang on. What? You just got up. You asked to come up. You're getting down now? No, stay put. Yes, since the proof consent is well within reach, we might have chance at getting it too. It may not be as valuable as the great treasure, but it's an essential key for those who covet said treasure. Yes, you're right. I think we could perhaps use it to buy ourselves some time to turn things around. Zurich, are you listening? I'm listening. You're right, you're right. However... What? Where's the other guy? Okay, since they are all marked, let's grab them. Mass describe notes 4. Is it too much? No, not that much. Let's see if I can find the others first, so I read them in order. Okay, let's go around here. Pick up. How many do I need? That. Collect still fruit, deliver them to Sergeant Octopus and pass the trial. Only 2? No, don't fly up. That works. Okay.
Accelerating.
What do I use here? Okay, that works. Okay, over there. Oh! Huh. Hang on, let me grab the fish. Yeah, I never know which ones to use here. Another one. Oh, come on. No, you're not the one I want. I haven't fished much yet around nod-krai to get
Steady now! It's the final stretch!
the fishing pole. And there's
Paimon's
something
stomach
else.
is rumbling already!
Ah, I think there's a chair that we can get there. Oh, come on, just a little bit. Bent.
You've got it! You got it! You made that look
There.
easy!
Okay, that's good for now. Oh. I was already playing. Oh. Being launched there. Ah. Okay, but I didn't get that. So. Ah. Okay. Ah, that's the octopus.
Solidify! The tides beckon. Let the record show that I verbally consent to relinquishing these items into your possession.
Okay, I'll need you guys here. And there. No? Okay. Didn't grab them all. Huh? Didn't grab one here. Why is this one still marked? You already had to. Oh, well. Should I take our challenge now? Start challenge. That's why I needed them. Alright. Oh, hang on, I was grabbing that. Hmm. Oh, two?
Abandoned property belongs to whoever finds it first.
Okay, I
So,
can go
it's
again.
legally yours now.
Don't draw. Why is that one still marked? Ah, there are two octopuses. Okay. Will I make any time? Are you leaving? Oh yes, I left something important in Nasha town. So I should go back? Oh. Hang on. What about the guy up there? Oh. There's another glowing thing. Yeah. What about the guy up there?
Accelerating.
Must be here. What are you doing here? Not much. Just want to watch your treasure hunt from the place with the best view.
Yeah. Accelerating.
There's another one. Where's the other? Ah, you're here. Fruit only grow near Blue Ember Lake, and the climate here is indeed very different from everywhere else. The atmosphere in the air, it's beyond words. You need to deliver enough stellar fruit before Surgeon Octopus will reveal the trial's contents. Well, since this is a fairy tale, I suppose it doesn't really count as bribery. Starch. Oh. Oh. Oh, is that good or is that bad? What happens if I touch it?
Accelerating.
Oh, it is moving forward.
Calculation. Error.
Cutscene? Yeah. Ah, there's a robot there. Oh. Both are there now. I have done these things moving, but how do I operate it?
New material discovered. Records updated.
I'm not complaining, but aren't I getting 2 chests for 1 work? Ah, she left you. Ah, activate. Activate.
Accelerating.
There. Ah, it's probably below there. I didn't really notice there was a breach here.
Estimating value of acquired items.
Oh, what did I get? Oh. They're just leaving. Oh. Oh, recipe. Ah, good. That helps. It says the device's awakening colonel Iron Whale is missing some parts. That figures. Even guarded treasures are coveted by others, let alone unguarded ones. So the proof connoissance, the treasure is sitting here. It's certainly nearby, but why don't we just take it apart then? It's little more than a pile of scrap anyway. This way, you won't have to play this little game of pretend anymore. Why not just make things easier? That's certainly one way to go about it. Time to spice up this story. Both ways seem to be agreeing. Hey, that's... Paimon doesn't think that's right. Papa Rage poured his heart into this, after all. If we can just find the missing parts... If we're talking about spare parts, I might have some leads. Wow, you are really giving us clues just like that? Well, the trial is broken, apparently. It's not unusual to receive aid from mysterious characters in stories, right? Mr. Chesterning, if you are also interested in the treasure's whereabouts, it's not too late to join us. I'm a collector, so of course I'm interested in the proof connoissance, but I won't play along with your childish games. Well, you can certainly try to challenge Colonel Iron Whale your way. Let's see who can locate the treasure first. As for you, adventurers, please follow me. Zup. It's just a hunk of metal junk. They're not much fun to go around. Same. Yeah. Okay, the woman just left. Here it is.
Stabilize! Settle down!
Aren't you gonna get up?
Abandoned property belongs to whoever finds it first. So, silence!
Where did she go? Papa Rain's workshop is down this way. You should be able to find the spare parts there. Then all we need to do is activate the lift, right? I almost got this. Where's the lever? Ah, Wizard Thief did it steal the lever? Right at this moment he stole the lever. Well, this is unexpected. Don't worry, I'll handle things from here. You, but... Hugging, it's your turn, Shine. Huh? Where did it come from? It's not unusual for traveling merchants to have a few clever companions, no? Quickly, let's catch up to it. They are so fast, we need to catch them. Okay, that's so I can't use it before the quest. I'm spotted.
Another test subject. This is order.
Defensive mode engaged.
This time let me catch the lever T. Opens the ladder. I wouldn't forget you when there's money to be made. They tell us solid, but we might have competition. It's at Bull Amber Lake. I'll scout ahead, you bring backup. I'm in dire straits right now, so I might not be able to give you your usual cut. But I swear I'll pay you back double when things are better. Pick up. You draw the lever right away. That's the Weasel Thief wanted to sing anyway. Lever for operating a lift. For reasons unknown, it was stolen by Weasel Thief. Stand back. Finish alone. Mr. Chester, you might find treasure before we do. That's right, we can't lose to him. Oh! This deep underground, it doesn't look like there would be a workshop here at all. It wasn't my intention to drop through the gap on the floor. But I wasn't really moving, so I guess there was an invisible wall there before we installed the lever. Hey, I never get to stay near one of those for long. I thought they were wooden boxes.
Installation check.
Bow your head.
Where are you going? Oh. Ah, note 3. Should I read them in the opposite
Estimating
order
value of
then?
acquired items.
Okay, I'll read this one then. I'll get you the other one later. Huh? Why there was a fade to black? Messily scribbled notes. 3. Tina's illness has taken a turn for the worse. Daniel has taken her to see the best doctor we can afford, but to no avail. We dare not give her the diagnosis in full, but she had already guessed it. Clever, all too clever, that girl. Sometimes I wish you were not so. Perhaps then a smile could yet prevail on her gaunt face. Poor child, I know she has a difficult temper and does not love to speak. Those sudden outbursts of rage surely stem from the sickness storming it. The light in her eyes flickers like a dying candle. What must I do to keep that feeble flame alive? Tinet has grown so ill she can no longer travel with the caravan, and decided to make camp at Blue Ember Lake. Here lies an underground warehouse left by Arco knows who, one that contains quite a few so-called legacies of the Golden Age. That suits me perfectly. I have had the underground space modified into a workshop, something that Daniel and the caravan members also helped greatly with. This is a spare part. Did Papa Ranch leave this here? So, it's like Tolkien said, he stayed for Tinet's sake. I didn't expect Hugging to dig up something like that. I did. But judging by your words, did you doubt what I said? Well, they did come from someone who'd give away a friend's treasure. When you put it like that, it does sound suspicious. Paimon was just playing along earlier. Just so you know, we had to see what tricks you had up your sleeve. What are you playing now, bringing us to this place? Let's be warned, it is super strong. To me, you're both unexpected guests, but great spices for the story all the same. I can hardly thank you enough. Why would I ever mean you harm? Well then, let's keep searching for the spare parts. I really don't know where Papa Ranch left the proof of consent, so it's all on you now. Oh. Okay. Gold wrong. Found you. Ah, we're supposed to hold both? I did right? Because I thought I was supposed to. I thought I was supposed to send it to the same spot.
Estimating value of acquired items.
What's going on here? Seeing Sergeant Octopus isn't feeling well. Perhaps it's getting aggressive because it's not used to the environment. After all, underground caves aren't exactly where octopuses usually hang out. Sergeant, put yourself together. Feel like you're implying something here. I've always respected the audience's freedom of interpretation. However, rather than that which lies between the lines, we have more pressing matters to address right now. Looks like we'll have to get closer to make it stop. Well, I'll leave it to you, Innocent Paimon. Should I recite a few silly limericks to set the mood? Perhaps not. Let me just... I wanted to grab that. Till it finally stopped. Maybe this guy needs a demotion to Corporal Octopus. It's safe now. Now let's look around for the spare parts. 3 humans and a weasel search up and down until you finally find the spare parts. Awesome, now you can go and wake Colonel Iron Whale up, right? I feel like we're missing some sound effects. What's going on? The path we came from has been blocked. It looks like this is becoming quite the spicy story. The spicier the better. Can you handle spicy food? The spicier the better. Whether it's food or adventure, too much spice is bad news. Don't worry, leave it to Huggins. Treasure hunting isn't all we can do. It's also good at pathfinding. You see, just follow its lead and we'll we're about to find something good. Oh, you're not gonna do anything yourself, are you? It's been on us and your weasel teeth this whole time. Spare parts. A spare part that looks like a clockwork key. Seems like can be used to awaken Colonel Arm Oil. Find the other one. Goblet and a feather. Is there nothing around here?
Accelerating.
Grab it. No, this is the one.
Estimating value
Where's
of
the
acquired
chill
items.
then? Oh, and this one is long. The fourth isn't that long, so let's read them all. Followed the caravan on to Hissy Island. The people there call themselves the Proximal Silence. According to Daniel, they are adherents to the Momere, and they have an interesting way of viewing things. For example, most of them reject the use of Kuvaki devices, believing that to use them is to abuse their deity's blessing. If they gave them this power, shouldn't they use it? Because it was given to them by the goddess. Believing that to use them... Okay. As such, I did not have to help them repair anything while the caravan was there, and only needed to fix our own machines. To my surprise, a girl of 10 or so came to look for me in secret during a break, and asked me to be taught some mechanical principles. Perhaps she was concerned that she would be discovered by others. But she did not give me her name until we were leaving. She was somewhat impetuous, but she has both enthusiasm and talent, and learned the basics I taught very quickly. It's just a shame that the Proximal Science will likely not let her fiddle with machines in public. I let her few technical manuals that I got through trade with other traveling merchants. Daniel initially thought that these little books could help me regain my memories. I hope she can buckle down and gain something from those texts. You fell asleep? I stayed a few days more in Nasha town this time. Come to think of it, this is the first time I've been split off from the rest of the caravan for this long. Daniel and Damian seem to go a good way back, with their later arranging for my lodgings after only a short chat, right next to his own place to boot. I'll be inconveniencing him until Daniel and the others get back from Snezhnograd. But Damien doesn't seem to mind at all. In fact, he wound up speaking to me about machines quite a bit, starting with the origin of the name Papa Range. It's a bit embarrassing now that I think about it, since he clearly picked the topic just so I have things to say. I say, it's no wonder he's in sole charge of the flagship here in Nasha Town despite his youth. Then he did ask if I wanted to join them in going to Snezhnograd, or perhaps Novokitasgrad. After all, that's where my technical skills are from, so it's likely that I'll find my identity and past there as well. However, a nebulous unease kept me from going. I do not know what it is I fear. Perhaps it has to do with my lost memories, or with some incident I encountered. Seeing my hesitation, Daniel made the call for me. He even took care of everything else, just as he has done for me all this time. Not that there's any point bringing up any of my unfortunate past, I don't remember them. But I will say this, that meeting Daniel and the rest of the caravan was in no wise misfortune. In no way misfortune. If not for them, I would have lost my life long ago. out there on those shallows. They took me and I had nothing, while I can do so little to repay them. Nasha Town is home to many children, though I do not imagine their circumstances. But then again, as with me, what they might need is neither sympathy nor pity. Indeed, just writing these two words almost seemed to bring someone's arrogant face to mind. Still, I'm glad that they at least find my stories interesting. Though that might be down to the candies I've brought. I learned that trick from Daniel, by the way. Always bring a few in your pocket just in case. Among the kids, however, there is one who is more interested in the tools I always keep at my hip than any tale about Snegurochka. When I asked if she liked to carry one in her hand, how her eyes sparkled. Okay, that's probably I know. Katya, the Esperanza's boss, takes great care of these kids for the most part, and she rather gently gave us space so that I could tell this girl, Aino, about the techniques in which I have much skill. The art of communicating with machines. It seems that just as I am lucky to have had Daniel and the others take me, these children have found a fortune that belongs to them. Even in a world filled with such terrible tragedies, there are so many kind people. I quickly found that Aino is not only interested but stunningly talented at working with machines. I have taught her how to distinguish the materials, make up gears, calibrate pressure indicators, and adjust safety valves. And she has proven not only quicker to learn than the rest, but also capable of inferring other knowledge from such lessons. Watching her working away with tools still too unwieldy for her, turning scattered components into intricate devices, I am truly happy for her. She is a diamond in the rough, but even so, she already shines with a radiance all her own. Daniel and the others have finally returned to Nasha Town from Snezhnograd. It's time I packed up my things and made ready to travel with them. A right shame it is that I cannot stay here for longer. Ah, okay, I thought I was supposed to just climb there. Search. You find a page of a journal. A few days ago, I met a traveling merchant who just traveled south from Novokitesgrad. We had a lovely chat and I felt quite nostalgic. I had yet to learn that this was because I was originally from that city. Fate's coincidences tend to come at you suddenly like that, I suppose. I discovered a foreign yet familiar face in a newspaper she brought along. The person in the picture had hair not yet stained by hoarfrost and a carefree smile. This was me 10 or more years ago. It was only upon reading the obituary in the corner that I truly remembered all I had lost. But old Chesterning was the one who owned all this, and he is dead, so it was him. The Nusha has inherited his family name and possessions, as has Zorik. 10 years on, I still know now which hands those were that pushed me off the side of the ship. It was all too sudden. Surely Zorik simply could not react in time, and the incident that occurred aboard the fortunate one was but a tragic accident. Surely. So he got her last name and he pushed his. Why? Danyosha, my child, what What can I now do to mend the losses you have suffered since your mother passed? Even my attempts at reparation were not to last, for though it was not my intent, I caused you to lose a father also. There's nothing I can do for her now. Surely a visit from a dead man uninvited not will not find any welcome. Same handwriting as earlier. Wait, the Nusha, Zurich. Is the Nusha Papa Range's daughter then? But Paimon thought he fell into the sea because of an accident that happened 10 years ago aboard the Fortunate One. Hugging, you just had to dig this page out, didn't you? I guess I had no choice but to. Paimon knew you were up to no good, and it was short, quick. No choice but to tell you all my plans now, and ask that you pretend you know nothing from this point on. Huh? I was there the day Papa Range saw the obituary, and he had a strange look in his face, so I asked him about the matter. Even so, he kept insisting that he couldn't remember the details from 10 years ago. Always assuming the best of others, that's just the way he was. Besides, he had tenants to care for, so everything else took a backseat. After he passed, I kept my ear to the ground, and what do you know? News reached me that the Sternings and the Chesternings had exhausted their wealth over the last 10 years and had landed in serious debt. So I sent a message to tell a story. Have you heard? The proof of consent that can lead you to the great treasure is at the Blue Amber Lake in nod-krai. You were going to give him the proof of consent? Technically, it is still Papa Range, Mr. Chester's inheritance. As his legal heir, Zurich has the right to it. Is it the news who should have the right to it? I'm not as charitable as old Papa, but I wanted to give Zurich a chance to prove himself, and that's how the treasure hunt came to be. He's not interested in the story or the setting, but he seems determined to get a proof of the same. It's entirely possible that he might find it before the two. That won't do. Indeed, their formal plan is to ask you to intervene with the process, or should I say, finders keepers, as long as you get it before him, of course. Though, if your conscience permits, you can let him find it first before taking off his hands. Not a terrible strategy either, that. So that's their plan, but then you'll be just stealing. Paimon doesn't get it. You want him to have it or not? What if it didn't come this way? What was your original plan? A scheme abandoned hardly matters in the present, does it? I have great faith in your treasure hunting skills. When we go back out, please pretend you've heard nothing. I didn't hear anything, I read it. It would not do for me to appear biased, after all. Search. After searching for a while. Pet. Come on, Huggy. Ah, we're back here. So if we're back on the path we came from, we should be able to get out now. Sleepy. Okay, so let's read this one. This all meant to fulfill Tina's wish. I do not wish to say that this is her final wish, for I hope it is not so. I told her every story I know, and even some I do not, but invented to comfort her. Dolphin often comes to see us, and though he is a little good at it, he does his best to tell her stories he can barely get through telling, such as it is a sight more marvelous even than a rainbow, the aurora that hangs in the night sky, though you can only catch sight of it very rarely, even in the northernmost reaches of the northernmost nations. They say, you know, that you will find treasure at the end of a rainbow. What great prize then awaits those who can climb the vivid settings that come rolling down from the very heavens. I remember that as Stanley heard this tale, the candlelight flickers, as if a gentle breeze was blowing through. She said, her voice like a sigh, that if only she had heard this story earlier, she might still have the strength to go to that northernmost of nations in the story to see those dreamlike settings in the nights in the sky with her own eyes. It's alright, child, it's alright. I will bring those settings such that you can see them. How sad. Does it burn me? Yeah. So you found the spare parts, since you are helpless against this hunk of metal junk. Yes, it's up to us to awaken Colonel Arnwell then. We won. The proof of consent is ours now. Oh well, congratulations, but are you really going to activate the device right now? The thing lacks being out of use for a while. There might be some malfunction. Mr. Chesterton, are you worried that such a malfunction might hurt one of us? How thoughtful. However, with the treasure within our reach, it would be too much to ask us to simply ignore it. Yeah, that's right. Enos, let's install the part and start it up right now. Okay, talk to you guys. Where's the new ship? You will bring the lights here for her to see. Did she get to see it? This must have been a gift that Papa Range wanted to give to Tinet. Shocking. Did something shiny just flew upwards? Was that the proof of consent? I'll go up and take a look. You can climb up the thing? Can we even call ourselves adventurers? We can't even manage that? Even if Enos can do it, Paimon sure can. What reliable companions you are. Well then, I hope to hear good news from you soon. Maybe there are others. It's a shame that Tiana's gonna see all this with her own eyes. Should have loved it. Why does Genshin always get sad in the end? Is that it? Alright, spotted. Let's collect them, shall we? Oh, there are two now. Okay, I was afraid maybe the path would split in two. Oh no. calculating a safe place. Oh. Where can I get the rest? Those shiny things we collected earlier, they look like pictures. But where's the proof of consent? Paimon doesn't see anything like that at all. Maybe someone already swiped it. The experiences and memories we gain are the most precious treasures. No, I want that thing. If someone already took it, then that guy was leading us around all this time, wasn't he? And that's it. That's one scar we've gotta settle. Not that we can do anything about it there right now, so let's go back first. Huh, here it's late. You didn't find the proof of consent up there, did you? How did you? Sure, but I found something more precious still. More precious? Impossible. Judging by the smug look he's wearing, he probably found the proof ahead of us. Might as well try to trick him here. Oh, you want me to play along with your little axe then? Well, there are 5 proofs of consent after all, nor would locating the great treasure be a simple affair, even after one collects them all. So I would hardly be surprised if something in Papa Rain's collection could far surpass a single proof in value. Such item exists? Of course, you could call it priceless even. One has no idea what he's up to, but that isn't exactly a lie, right? Memories are priceless. Besides, just ask Tofin or something. He pick what we've got over the proof for sure. And what would a wandering merchant like him know? He's a merchant. I get it now, Brett. You're bitter because you lost, aren't you? You're upset that I didn't need to play your little game to get the treasure. I happen to be in good mood, so I'll pass the advice for free. Forget about the rules. People who stick to them hardly ever get the life they desire. Fortune favor those who think outside the box, like me. See? You did all that work, in the end, you still couldn't find the proof of consent. Zorik takes out a pristine and opulent goblet. It is hard to believe that it also belonged to Papa Rain's collection. How did he got that? No, it is indeed true that one of the 5 proof of consent is a goblet, but as far as I know, that one is in the Fatui's possession. Oh yeah, I got the goblet already. Or was before someone stole it from them. Oh, and would you look at that? It's right here in my backpack. Oh come on, what if I didn't have done that quest? What if I hadn't? It seems your fate and Reed Miller's were destined to intersect. The proof that Papa Range found was a mask, and he would often let the children play with it. As for this goblet, I do believe it's a gift the caravan leader brought from Snesnograd. But Papa Range never could bring himself to use such a precious thing. It's valuable, of course, but nothing compared to the proof of consent, which in turn makes it even less valuable than the treasure it was found, I fear. That's impossible. It appears even a seasoned collector such as you can be mistaken at times, Mr. Chesterny. If it sets your mind at ease, you are free to find an appraiser for it when you return to Novokitesgrad. Where's the real proof of consent then? No, forget that. What's the treasure you spoke of, kid? The one you claim to be the superior find. You may have beaten me, but I shan't accept it until you show me what you found. That's... The picture and memories might be priceless to Tolfin, but could you really say something like, this is the most valuable treasure, without embarrassing yourselves? Hurry, Inus, think of something. Since there's more to what happened aboard the 14th one 10 years ago, before we show you, take a look at this. We showed the picture from earlier to Zorik. What is this trickery? Who commissioned you to do this? What is... was it that old man? Is he still alive? Where is he? So you are the Zurich that Papa Range mentioned. Papa Range? So he lured me here with the fake name so he can have his revenge. Is that it? You think you can take me? Revenge? What are you talking about? Wait, so the one who pushed Papa Range off the ship was... Drop the act. You're all working for that old man, aren't you? Wait, does the Nasha know? Is she in on this too? That woman, she agreed so quickly because she knew this was a trap all along, didn't she? Offering to deliver the letter, doing all that just to isolate me? That's right, it's over. You're getting ahead of yourself. No, that's right, it's over. No, but I want to see where we'll go with that. So she did went back to Nasha Town to deliver a letter? To isolate him here? No, not one of you will ever get me. Not you, and not that old man. Zurich scurries away, not even bothering with the precious goblet he mistook for the proof of the saint. Are just letting him go? We don't have any grudges against him, but isn't Papa Range your friend? Don't worry, the path he took looks most dangerous. I would not be surprised if something happens to him. What do you mean? I mean that Papa Range has many other friends aside from me. Besides, who doesn't love a story where justice is served? I'm afraid 10 years wasn't long enough to change his ways. If he had proven himself a changed man, even just a little, then I would have forgiven him for Papa's Range's wishes. Unless, like many others, he too is a prisoner to his baser instincts. What a tragedy. What saddens me more is the lack of a winner in our little treasure hunting game. No new story material for me then. Oh, I almost forgot. Where exactly is the proof cognoscente? Will we find it here? Can we ask Hugging for help? Might this be what you're looking for? A mask? Is this it? But how? You had it on you this whole time? Not quite. Zurich did find it first, but he thought the flashier, fancier goblet was the real proof, so he tossed the mask aside. And now that he's forfeited it, the treasure is yours. Feels like a freebie, but wait, we worked hard for it too. It's our just reward. That's right. If you end up revealing the great treasure's secrets, well, that will make for a fascinating story. But what about the Nasha? We should tell her about her father. Guess I'll come visit Colonel while Iron Whale from time to time about the proofs of cognoscente. They make for great stories, so I do know a thing or two. Allegedly, there are 5 proofs of cognoscente in total. Besides the one Papa Range had, there are 2 more on the 3 southern islands. The remaining 2 are further north. You might find more clues about them in Pyramida. If you are also interested in the Great Treasure, you might want to keep an eye out for them. Okay, so we need the new area for those. Well, Hugging. A journey needs empathetic companions, no? It had quite a natural gift, so training didn't take long at all. Maybe it's because I have special connection with whistle thieves, which I suppose you could call a family tradition too, huh? Why a family tradition? Oh, I actually wanted to see. Ah, we got. They were all pieces of the same. You should show this picture to the Nasha. Photo pieced back together from recovered fragments. Scrawled messily on the back are the words, "I'm a bad kid, but thank you. This time it's not a lie." Where can I find the guy? Where can I find the Nasha? Okay, I read online that the Toch is not. It's not Netochka. What's her name? Maybe it's that. Shows up there. Let me see if.
Reviewing outstanding items on today's to-do list. Do you have
She
any
moves
additional
over
commands?
there.
No problem. I can add them shortly. I'm quite used to it.
And let's see if Zorik shows up somewhere as well. Okay.
Cleanup sequence in progress. Based on
option
data
one
from
first.
past incidents, please
kinda
avoid dropping
continuation
small
of the
items such
no,
as Mora,
sounds.
screws, gears, minerals, toys, gummies, snacks, hairbands, socks, and slippers.
Here. Netochka. Katya's cooking is amazing. Novokita's garage can wait a little longer. Netochka, we meet again. Huh, are you here for our duel? This is a surprise attack. If we had to do it, at least schedule a time and place. I still like to spend some quality time here. I mean, I haven't had a chance to explore Nasha town proper, so how about we leave our showdown for later? About Novokita's garage. I felt stifled while I lived there, but now that I've left, I find myself missing it. This is the first time I've been so far from home. I thought there would be plenty of Fae living in other places too, like back home. Ah, there are other Fae there. Even Snezno Garage has a fair share of them. But then I ended up in nod-krai and haven't seen even a single one of them. Paimon also says she isn't a Fae. It's got nothing to do with the climate here, right? There's no snowstorms here, and you won't be left without options if you are caught without a stove in the wild. Oh, and I even saw someone drinking liquor from Novokita's garage in nod-krai. We're known for our liquor industry as much as our mining industry, but still, seeing stuff from home makes me sentimental. Hey, see you around. Yeah, until then, good luck to the both of us. Nix, you're gonna fall. Move up a little bit. You're not making it easy. There. Sleep. Okay, let me see. Now she should disappear from the open world. Let's see now. Is she supposed to be around here? Maybe it takes a refresh for her to show up here. Yeah, I think then you shall show up here. So next time I play, I'll check on here. I'm not sure. Are you the guy I saved from the
Pays to be careful. This isn't the kind of.
It's not safe around these parts. You should get some insurance. Better safe than sorry, yeah? Hey? Okay, probably not. Who are you? I'm the proprietor of this here rest shop. This is a rest shop. The only safe place for miles around. Whether you're after a break from the road or looking to replenish your supplies, you do well not to pass us. You do well not to pass us by. Oh, and we sell insurance. This is a cursed place. There was a shipwreck a few years ago, and more recently, merchants have been getting attacked. And then there's the Nothing Passage. A little while back, I spotted a whole bunch of Northerners. Fatui there was. They dragged all heavy equipment inside, and then what? Who knows? Not one of them come out. Because of the black holes and stuff. Anyway, it's extremely dangerous. Even an adventurer like you should be wary. How do we say that? We just ignore the H and say Rovoye. Insurance. It works like this. You give me a bunch of Mora for a policy, and then if or when the unthinkable happens within the confines of this specified region, naturally, I'll pay out 10 times the Mora to your designated beneficiary. How about it? I don't think I'll need it, but and people always think it won't happen to them. Who will be my beneficiary? I'll be going now. Suit yourself, but mind you don't run into anything unthinkable.
Accelerating.
Yeah, but it should be here. Next to this guy. Okay, so this doesn't matter now. I'll get some other time. How long was it? An hour for the quest. Let me check here. Back now. Zurich shows up somewhere, just so I know. Okay, I don't think she shows up anywhere else. Okay, then Yusha shows up there and then she vanishes if I tell her what happened. Okay, so now let's go there. Okay, I grabbed some stuff around here. I'm pretty sure it's about those jellyfishes. I actually thought this was a sea turtle the first time I passed by. Looks like something strapped inside. It's all limp and floppy, like someone dropped a Wallberry jelly right here on the floor. But we nearly didn't notice it when we passed by earlier. Doesn't seem to have noticed us. Is it taking a nap? Jellyfish don't have brains, so they probably don't need sleep. Yeah, I don't know. They probably don't. Yeah. What? No brain? There's really a creature with no brain? But even without a brain, it looks like it can still feel pain. If I won't guess the impression, it isn't very happy. We've got to get this barrier open and see if it's okay. How do we see it? But how are we supposed to do that? Looks like we need a working brain. I guess it's on me. If you really was a jelly, you know what to do, huh? Let's go with that. Paimon's not just good at solving puzzles. Paimon's just not good at solving puzzles, that's all. But when it comes to finding things and stuff, you got nothing on Paimon. Anyway what? They just left the car there. Ah, there's another one there. They seriously left the key right by the door? The Fatui here aren't exactly the brightest, huh? Since they're the enemy, I'm fine with them being a little stupid. You're sharper than all those clueless Fatui, Paimon. That doesn't sound like much of a compliment to Paimon. If I hadn't noticed this little puddle of Valberry jelly, hey, that's what we should call it. We probably would have missed the chance to save it, right? Anyway, the barrier is open, so why is it still lying there? The rest of the jellyfish tries to move, but its body gives out and it collapses back on the ground. It still looks like it's in pain. Paimon thought it was because of the barrier. Maybe the Kovaki is just too weak around here. Are you not sensing much Kovaki? You've been sensing just fine when we arrived in nod-krai. Could you be feeling this way because the environment suddenly changed? Hang in there, we'll find a way to get you out of here. Come on, think of something. So you're giving up the second thing is involved? Well, if you can do it, that just leaves me. And that's only because the situation is desperate. The little jelly is just barely hanging on. It must be because those nasty machines that Fatui set up are totally messing up the environment. Let's shut it now down. Shouldn't one of the Konshi gang be here with me? Then I just broke one of those. Some other place. Close. Wow, Valberry jelly is floating. This must be what it really like, huh? But I knew those nasty machines had something to do with it. Is it trying to lead us somewhere? Let's follow it, see? There's one there. Oh, there are plenty around. Valberry jelly slipped into that big shell. Hey, oh, is that something buried under the sand? I think you gift, maybe. Oh, it really was a gift. Valberry jelly does have good manners. It seems like you two can communicate just fine. How do you communicate without talking? You always overthink everything. Paimon and Valberry jelly are just good kids with simple hearts. We don't need words to understand each other. I must want to say, thank you for saving me. This beach is full of hidden treasures. Go ahead, please, take them all. I guess I've got no choice but to trust your jellyfish speak. Well, if Valberry jelly insists. What jellyfish speak? Paimon told you no words were needed. Now, of course you should trust Paimon. The Valberry jelly can rest here while we check out what treasures are hiding under the sand. I did grab something here already. Drifting towards the promised sky, find jellyfish, collapse on the ground, to the base. What could I have to it?
Reviewing outstanding items on today's to-do list. Do you have any additional commands? No problem. I can add them shortly. I'm quite used to it.
There's a jellyfish bird here, and it's still alive. So you want us to save its friends? Paimon completely misunderstood that what Valberry jelly was trying to say. Oh. Should it be blue to push it down? It's one of the Fatui nasty machines. Shoo, shoo. Paimon's not gonna let you hurt Valberry jelly. we didn't make any time. Oh, he just died? Like that? Is Valberry Jelly mourning its friends? Damn it, we almost never see something dying. Do jellyfish really not have the ability to think? It sure looks sad to Paimon. Perhaps emotions don't require thoughts? You're right, Ignis. We can't just think your way out of feeling sad. Maybe feeling like that just rise up on their own from somewhere deep inside us. You look so sad, no tears, no words, not even a sound, poor thing. What can we do to make you feel better? There might be other jellyfish that still need our help. You're right, so many of them have already met their jelly molds. The Fatui really don't care at all what happens to them. This place is huge, there's gonna be tons of those nasty machines around. We can't let the jellyfish be abandoned on a beach like this. If I'm certain Valberry Jelly can be the only jellyfish trapped in this base, let's go find the others. Okay, this was sad. So those other ones are already dead? I thought we would rescue them. Yeah, they're moving. I thought we would rescue them. I think I've opened here already.
Gather!
Cleanup sequence in.
Let the mighty be humbled!
Ah no, I haven't. Okay, I thought this was the door. Where's the key? There's another trapped jellyfish, and it doesn't look healthy. Come on, we've gotta get it out. Since I have no energy left, it needs to be rescued. Where's the key? Oh.
Stabilize!
Installation chamber deployed.
And they're hiding the key.
Silence! Be sanctified.
This machine should be carrying something. There's the key. Oh. No, can't I break it? I want to break it.
Solidify!
Up and away!
Well, it opened. Isn't this the right key? What should we do now? Huh? It just thought. Wow, Paimon didn't know Valberry Jelly had that kind of power. Looks like the rest of this rescue mission is gonna be an easy piece of cake. But don't you think we can be pale? But it looks way weaker than before. You're right, it does look paler now. It looks weaker than before too. Did he use up all its strength just now? No, that can't be it. Valberry Jelly was already running low on energy. Oh, it was for nothing. That's way too sad. In the end, we still couldn't make any time. Are you angry or sad or not feeling well? It doesn't seem like any of those. It is so frustrating. How are you supposed to know what it's trying to say? It seems like a gesture you would only make for one of its own. Does that mean, even though we couldn't save its friends, it still wants to thank us? Valberry jelly? Seems like jellyfish have more heart than the Fatuyo ever will. Those guys build all those horrible machines and they don't care about life one bit. So really, who's the one with no brain? There are more frames trapped around here. But make sure you get
Accelerating.
Where's the other card? The card from there isn't available anymore, is it? No, but we should be able to get it since there's no use anymore there.
Accelerating.
Ah, here. But I think I got the chest there already. Yeah, I think it was a chest over here.
Accelerating. Accelerating.
There's another one. Awesome, we got to save it this time. Don't open that by yourself, we're almost there. Whatever you do, don't use up your strength. So... oh no. The bear is suddenly activated. Oh no, we're locked in. We can teleport. No way, even Valberry and the others got knocked on the ground. How dare they? Oh, what do we do now? We're trapped too. How are we supposed to help the jellies like this? Don't worry, as long as I'm here, we're sure to get out of this. It's not the first time we've encountered trouble, after all, just stay calm. Being stuck with Ignis is so scary, but Paimon's worried about Valberry, Jelly, and the others. Since Valberry, Jelly, and Paimon can both fly, then maybe Paimon might be able to do the same thing Valberry, Jelly did, right? It's open. It actually opened. Let's go save them. Demon's Reflection. Most respected Podporochik, I express here my unequaled guilt, regret, and self-reproachment for my grave misdeed. Having trapped you in the barrier for an entire night on account of my carelessness. I should have upheld meticulousness and adherence to duty when showing the rookie soldier around, and thus set a good example. But my flagrant carelessness, combined with the new recruit's Riku's over-enthusiastic, self-taught usage of the recon bots to meddle with the settings of the authorization terminal, thus causing the accident. I have betrayed you, I have betrayed your trust in me and the Tsaritsa's expectation of us all. I have deeply reflected on my actions and strictly reprimanded Riku. Even now, I keep a watchful eye on him. As part of carrying out your order to kick Dima back to start over from the rookie training class, I shall lock myself inside the barrier and observe the tassel jellies for an entire night, just as they, in their last moments of life, shall fly up into the skies and return with their youth renewed. Return to their youth renewed. So they kinda die and get reborn. I shall use this opportunity to regain my footing, rebuilding and reshaping my person in the likeness of myself as a trainee, fresh and filled with passion for great work. Finally, I pledge to be sharper, smarter, and wiser when any future incident occurs. I will not repeat the same mistake. Only once. Reviewer Timur. Does that mean they will be reborn? There was nothing here, after all, to acquire. Oh, I shut down the next machine. The jellyfish.
Defensive mode engaged.
Sure.
Bow your head. I will have order.
I will have it to you. You the helpless.
Settle down. The tides beckon.
Bobber Jelly, it doesn't even look like itself anymore. I can't believe it used its power again just to help us. That's a gesture it would only make for one of its own. Is it saying goodbye? Over Jelly, you went back up to the sky to be with its friends. Well, heard that when a tassel jelly reaches the end of its life, it can start over as a little jellyfish, so long as it makes it back to the sky. But one wonders if that's really true. That's probably why it was so desperate to rescue its friends. I want to believe it's true. Oh yeah, if they stayed trapped inside those barriers, they wouldn't be able to fly back to the sky. So those two we saved earlier must be with Valbear Jelly right now, right? Do you think it will remember us when it grows up again? Probably not. Maybe it will. We probably wouldn't recognize it either, would we? I don't think... If it doesn't have a brain, it shouldn't remember, right? It's no biggie if it doesn't recognize us. We didn't help it just be remembered after all. We'll just introduce ourselves all over again next time. Yeah, I actually never looked online on shellfish memories or stuff. Maybe they can be taught and remember stuff. But they're coming out of those things. So Oh, are those maybe huge jellyfish bodies? Oh no, just some weird rocks. But cool, so they aren't the ones that around here aren't here anymore.
Accelerating.
Oh. Yeah, they aren't here anymore. Good. Okay, those things took a while, so let's go check those things. There is. I haven't. I think I forgot to get my investment card last week.
Accelerating.
Okay, I'll like to double my investment returns. No problem. Let's see what hope brings you this day. Right, pass me the coupon. Come back next week. Okay, the coupon over. It's a quest? No? Yeah, after starting this, I seen that I should get a Neffa Anecdote once this is over. But I think I still have a few more. Yeah, I still got 6. Here are your returns for the spirit. Keep it close now. Okay, I just didn't realize it was a quest there the other times. But once we get rid of all those, 1 per week, then we get... Yeah, I'm just losing money now. I think it's 3 weeks that it's worth only 1,000. Apparently if you have Neffa, you can get that instantly, but I don't, so we can't yet.
Accelerating.
Where's Jahoda?
Accelerating.
I was just passing through. Seriously? How many times do I have to say it to get it through your thick metal head? Drat. I felt bad when I spoke to her like that last time. And I really want to say sorry, but it's so hard to say it out loud. Anyway, I'm dumping off some excess scrap I don't need. Got them during a commission. Yeah. And I even went out of my way to get these components. What am I doing? Come on, Jahoda. It's not that hard. Just gotta apologize to Ineffa. Thanks a bunch. Traveler, you're here too? Wow, today's a great day. Ineffa, get more crumb cakes ready.
Hey there, just drop by to check in on things.
How does he say this stuff so naturally? Come on, I gotta get it together. Ineffa, about that time I, called you a dumb metal face. That was on me. I'm sorry.
As far as I am concerned, my face is indeed made of metal, so I agree with that aspect of your assessment. However, I disagree with the rest. The logic module that Aino created is not dumb.
Huh? So, do you accept my apology or not?
You do not need to apologize to me, Jahoda. You should be apologizing to my logic module. It is not a dum-dum, and neither is the one who made it.
I know. Have you been feeling with Ineffa's humor parameters again?
Only because she asked me to. She didn't want to disappoint Jahoda, so I raised it. Just a little bit.
So you're just making fun of me?
I am not. As a matter of fact, the aforementioned module truly is all Jahoda needs to apologize for. A portion of said module's external monitoring port is located in my eye. Please make eye contact with me and apologize to it.
Yikes. Okay. I'll just spit it out. I'm sorry. Logic module that I know made for Ineffa.
Just not making eye
Very well.
contact.
My logic module and I forgive you, Jahoda. Have this lockaberry crumb-kake as your reward. It's freshly made. I know, traveler. You two are welcome to have some as well.
Finally. I finally managed to say it. Even though it turned out a little weird, that took more out of me than exploring a whole ruin.
It's alright. Ineffa's not mad at you. She always cared about you.
I know. Still, is it just me, or is she a bit chattier than usual today?
Chattier, not funnier.
Funny? Is she supposed to be funny? Wait, why are you bringing this up? And Ineffa, don't take the crumb-kakes away! I haven't eaten mine!
No. After all, you now need to apologize for something else.
Huh?
I know. Please adjust my humor level back to its default value. Jahoda, please take a seat.
Don't point that vacuum cleaner at me! I know! What the heck's going on?
You will not leave until you are amused by my humor.
Why? Why the vacuum? I know.
Hoo-wee! Today's crumb cakes sure are yummy. Ineffa's gotten a lot better at cooking, hasn't she?
Are we just going to leave them be?
Nah, they'll be fine. They're just like that. Let them work things out. That just means we get to eat their share of the crumb cakes.
Okay, do we have any other quests here? No. Alright, we do have one more quest here. And then I'll have to check the other. Yeah, I have one quest there, one quest here, and then I'll have to check some other day for. I forgot her name already. Nasha. Okay, I guess that'll be all for today then. Next time I'll play the event. 13 days. Yeah, next time I'll play the event, then I'll get back to those open world stuff. I should probably check online what more anecdotes I may encounter by interacting with stuff. Let's just try to get one mapper here. This is the last day. Alright. Okay. Okay, I may try to get one every tomorrow. Maybe. Then, but I won't spend 10 wishes on her. Okay, so I'm off.